Hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of MCA Plus. So today we're going to be doing some fun stuff. So here, I did some little bit of work on the episodes trying to make this look a little bit better just temporarily. So here's what we want to do. I want to make this wall. I want to get this covered up. I want to move this torch back over. There's only like one or two ways left to do that. It's with cable anchors, which are going to need some fun stuffs. I believe, actually, let me just grab like a stack of sticks. I'm not sure I'm going to need, but we're going to need a quartz cutting knife, another quartz cutting knife. Or, well, doesn't necessarily have to be another quartz. It could be any quartz, but nether quartz is cheaper, so we're gonna use nether quartz because yeah, we can get more of it right now. So we want to do this, and oh, does it? Oh, that's Certus quartz. We can just do nether quartz though. There's a difference. They're the same item, just different variations of the item. It's just be one item probably, but we could either use iron and gold. We're actually gonna get another iron ingot. Boom. She might want to do 4 of these. I'm not sure how many we get per craft of this. So we get 4. Yeah, we'll get 4 because we're going to need them in the future. And what we can do is we can actually grab our blocks that we're going to build our basement out of, right? And I believe it's, if we do this surrounded by cable anchors, we get 4 facades, right? And we could do, we could just kind of cover up that and that. And I believe we can even do there if we wanted to. I don't know if we want to do there because, I mean, like here, right? Can we do this and have that come through there or not? Yeah, we can. Okay, so we can kind of cover up, you know, look there. We had to have that plugged in like that because of, you know, reasons. So we could do like that, and we still know our energy acceptor's back there. We can see it technically, but just the bounding box of this block makes it a little hard to get to right now. Cool. That's fine. We're gonna want to make a terminal today, along with a drive and some item storage for those drives. We can also get a controller, but we technically don't need it yet because we're not using it more than 8 channels anywhere. And we're probably going to put a terminal to a craft terminal when we get there. So let's begin. Let's make the terminal first. The terminal's not going to be bad. So we're going to want chaps, a good amount of things. So we're going to want those probably for sure. We're going to want these guys for sure. And we're going to want some dust and some quartz and stuff like that. So where do our fluids go? That'd be you, I guess. Yeah. So you guys are gonna need fluix dust, and is it fluix dust for both of them? Okay, cool. Which means we can definitely just take these guys, and oh, you know what? You guys have things in you. What's gonna happen if I was to take that out of there and try to grab you before anything bad could happen? Okay, I can do that, so I'm just gonna have to basically spam click again so I can get you before it takes you. There we go, cool. We will make more of these in the future. It's just right now, I am poor. So we'll continue to be poor for now. We're going to make an enemy terminal. It's going to require an illuminated panel. It's also going to require these cores, which are going to require Certus quartz. Okay, cool, so let's do this. These will be easier. One of those, and one of these. And we're going to need an illuminated panel. It's going to need quartz glass, redstone glowstone, and quartz glass is going to be with these guys inside this again. So I'm sorry. Wasn't it these inside the inscriber gets us the, or was it not the inscriber? How do we get quartz dust? Oh, we can do quartz dust in a grinder? Huh? Hopefully it's compatible. Does not seem to be. Because yeah, for these guys, for quartz glass, we're gonna need Certus quartz dust. Ah, okay, so it needs to be Certus quartz, not nether quartz. So we're gonna need another 5 Certus. I gotta grab you out of there before it goes into the system somehow. Give me the Certus quartz dust, please. It doesn't make any noise, which is a little disarming. You think it makes some sort of noise because it's a machine, but you're just hearing me spam click, aren't you? Okay, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. We need to make the illuminated panel. Once we make the panel, we could start making our terminals and stuff, which is gonna be nice. So, boom. Okay, I can put you back in there. Hopefully, I don't need this again. Well, let's grab ourselves glass to make ourselves that. And we need iron. So let's grab our iron. Hopefully, yeah, we're gonna be running. We're not doing too hot on iron or too fresh, but hopefully we don't need too much of it. One panel allows us to make an ME terminal. Heck yes. So if I were to grab myself our Flux cables, right, and go down to our system, right, and just let's just say, yeah, right here, because it doesn't need to be permanent. Oh, we have nothing in here. Let's get a wrench from Applied Energistics. So we're gonna want a wrench. Yeah, it's just 5 nether quartz. We can't craft that there. If I break that, though, it's gonna probably, yeah, it's gonna break all that. So we need a wrench to prevent that from happening. So we craft one of these. How do I was like that. If I were to do this, right, I can just do pop and just pop that off, right? We can also upgrade that so we have a crafting table built in there. So when we do have items, we'll be able to craft with them. So it's a normal crafting table plus another thing. So boom, do that, and we get ourselves a crafting table. Cool. That is fine. Boom, boom. So now we need to actually get a drive. This will allow us to put stuff into the system, and this will allow. Oh, sorry. So now, if we actually were to go down here, I could show you this. We were put down. I don't know, just right here for now, temporarily. Down that right there, and we had our this on there now. You can see we still have no items in there, but now we can actually somewhere store the items at least. Last part will be getting what are known as storage cells. Now these can hold 63 different types of items, and 4,000 of that one particular type. So I actually am going to need to do another 5 of these in there at least, minimum, before I can start putting stuff in there. So I'm actually probably going to want to do like 10. So we might just want to get another inscriber. What's an inscriber going to cost me? Inscriber. So I have to keep on doing this. It's going to cost me more slime balls, which we're really definitely low on. And it's going to cost me something like... It's going to cost me pretty amount. That's fine. Pretty penny. Okay, cool. Let's do just another... Again, 2 pistons. 2 sticky pistons. I need a piece of copper. Oop. We can go back up. And that gives me the inscriber. Cool. It's raining. That's fine. So what we would do is we'd do something like... For now, we can put you there. And you're gonna get some AE that we can put in you. I'm gonna need to put like 10 of these in you, though. And instead of me waiting to, do the stuff. So let's just do it here, because it'll make life easier. So basically now all I'm waiting to do is waiting to shift into you. Because, yes, and girl is almost done. There we go. Let's just let it go. And once we get... Well, I guess this is going to have to go on for a while. So once we get like one of these done, we'll be good to go for a while. But we're not going to have quite one of these done for a while. So... Ay caramba. Although what I do want to do is I don't want to have you here. I want to have you over there, because I do want to hook this up to that in the end. I don't want to have that being, something that I have to keep track of for a while. Same with the sticks. Sticks I want to hold over there. Especially because of the botany trees, although I don't quite know how well we're going to be utilizing them and going forward. So, cool. So what we can do now is we can actually craft in this crafting table. We can make ourselves those. Quartz glass. I might want to do another set of quartz glass because that's what I made the 10 for. Okay, cool. We're going to need 4K ME storages, which are going to need more quartz glass. And so, okay, we're going to need 4Ks, which are going to need 1Ks. 3 1Ks for our 4K. Is that charge? Or no, it's just any Certus quartz. Okay. We're going to need to actually look into making more Certus quartz too. If we get a 1K, I want to get at least 3 1Ks, I think, because I want to start with a 4K. We could do one more 1K, and we could do one final 1K. We're out of that drive, but we can turn that into a 4K. And we can turn that 4K into a drive, right? Because better than chess, we got the achievement for. Boom. So now we could throw in here. We can just throw, different kinds of items in there. I want to throw probably you back up in there. Is there anything else I don't want up in the system right now? I don't think so. I think everything else we're going to want in here. Now, again, we're kind of filling up fast. Of the 629 bytes we've used, we have 18 different types of items. We kind of got to strike that balance between whatever. Now, there are other options that allow us to put more types in one drive. Because you can be running out of types before you run out of items. Actually, we're going to probably want to throw our... Recommend probably these guys. And then these guys are probably what we want to throw in there first. So, let's do that. Because these guys are kind of the important guys to make sure this works. Now, once we get to enough storage, we just end up, like, basically filling up on drives. And we won't ever have to worry about that, but there's other ways to do this that make it a little bit easier for us, too. So, we'll have to figure out what we quite want to do there. But again, now that we have up to this number, we'll see that eventually, pretty soon, we're going to run out of types. We have 60 more types on there, and we've actually only filled up a small portion of the drive, less than half. Now, again, I can fill it up with something that's, like, big, right? So if I wanted to, I can... Actually, realistically, I should make sure I don't have, like, copper or gold or iron in there. Because we don't want them in there. We don't want... Iron, yeah, we don't want. And... yeah, we don't have anything else. We can also probably sort by number of items. We'll do sort by number of items. And we'll view descending. I like that. And I want to set my search settings to remember use JEI search. What's that last one? Auto clear and use JEI search. I kind of like that. Right? So I wanted to just find Flint, right? And I go back in there. That's probably the one I like the most. Throw you in there because I want that inside there. Cool. So now what we want to do. So we just want to basically start moving stuff over, right? So we'll start moving over these things. Right? Boom. And this is going to start filling us up really quickly, right? We're going to see we're going to have a bunch of different one kinds of items, right? And now, oh no, these guys don't fit. Why is that? Because we ran out of types. And we also end up not using too much storage, but that's a different point altogether. So what we need to do now is we basically need to make more of these guys, which are going to require more, actually, technically I could probably, there we go. So what are we going to want to do? We're going to want to grab some redstone. I don't know how sure it's what we have up there. What are we going to need the most of? The gold logic processors. Okay. So let's grab you. I don't want to have all 57 of you. That's a lot of gold. But we do want a number that's, I think, divisible by 3. So we'll go with 18. 39 is also divisible by 3, but that's a lot of drives. Let's just throw you in there. Let's throw you in there. I do wish I could kind of, like, force you in there before. Oh, so there's a second in there where I might be able to get this in there. So let me see if I can get it. Not in that spot. Okay. Second this disappears, I want to get this in there because this one I got from testing. Cool. And we can grab you guys. That's enough for another thing, right? Cool, so let's do this. Now we might just want 1Ks too. 1Ks are also an option. But I figure that I think 4Ks are probably the point where you're about breaking even, where sometimes you might go over and sometimes you might go under. So that's what I want. We're going to want actually to grab 1, 2, 3 view. We're also going to want to basically get a way that we can access that, but that's a bit further out right now. So we want to do that. Throw it back in there. Or you there. And let's do that like that. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're basically going to be going back up here, grabbing things, right? And bring it in there. Now, I wish there was a mod in this pack. So there wasn't plexiglass, where we can get, like, they're bigger drives. And they can be used to store, basically, they weren't typed, but they used netherite. Sadly, that mod's not out. I would like to have gotten that mod. I thought we had that mod installed, too. And I searched just to make sure we did before we did this. I was like, oh, that mod's not installed. So I checked to see if it was in 1.18, because it was meant to be installed. Or if it was in 1.19, it was meant to be installed if it wasn't. Turns out it's just not out. So, very depressing. I'm very sad that we can't play with that mod, because that mod makes AE2 much more like refined storage, and I wanted to use AE2 over refined storage for just, number 1, change it up sake, and number 2, so we can actually start the series, because refined storage didn't know when it was coming out, so, yeah. I don't have the insider information, you know. I'd like to have the insider information. It'd be cool if I did, but I don't, so. Okay, we can do this. We're gonna probably get second here. Yeah, okay, I can't take any more different kinds of items, so what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go back up. Are you done? You are done. You're done baking. Let's put you down over here, boy. Talk, chat, talk, chat, talk, chat, talk, chat. And we're sitting at 114, and we're sitting at you with you at 110. Talk. Chat. 120. Heck yeah, boy. There, your boy too. Oopsies. There we go, and we want... That's probably everything, I'd assume. We have a lot of extra redstone there. Let's grab some of that, just because we might want it downstairs. Let's... Okay, so we might not get a full... another 4K right now, but let's do this. Actually, we're going to want to... We don't have that many more Surge Quartz crystals, so we're going to actually have to look into getting more here in a second. Because there is a way to get more. But yeah, we have 3 left. Yikes. So we definitely got to look into that, like, immediately. ASAP. Oh, we're also out of quartz glass. For now, then, we have a chest we could just borrow. Yeah, okay, this is an issue. So, basically, to get more Certus, we're going to have to do a process. I realize we're so low. Basically, we can throw a charged Certus quartz in water with a Certus quartz dust to get 2. Or we can do the growth. Or we could trade, apparently, with a Fluix researcher, which needs a charger at level 3. Oh, well, that sucks. I don't know how you get them to level 3. I must not be done yet. Okay, so what we want to do then is we want to do something like... You're the inscriber, not the charger. We want to do something like that. Right? And we want to do something like this. So let's charge you up for now. Right? We'll do that. We'll do this. And we'll do is... Do we have any... We have buckets. Do we even need deep slate tiles in there? Deep. We do. Okay, so let's do this. And we might want to automate this too somehow, but for now, just so we have it, what I'll do is I'll do this. Oh, we only need 1 actually, so. But for future sake, we're gonna want to automate this. But for now, just to get some going, we could do this the the plebeian way. I'm gonna call it that. Which is just manually, which we are kind of manually doing stuff right now because we're kind of just trying to get stuff up and going with storage. It's not like, all that much right now. My god, she got on her little stuff. Duck. Flirt. What was it you're saying? Ah, she didn't like that I was flirting with her. Dang. So let's... Hello there. Welcome back. We gotta find somewhere we can put this water source. That's not like right in the center of the room. I could put it just for now. For now, then we'll put it over here, I guess. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get our stuff out to here. So, cool. Let's go back. Actually, let's get our cobblestone out of there because that's where our walls are stored. I think they're stored here right now. Yeah, they are. Cool. Boom, boom. I want to make my basement look nice while we're at it. So, that, boom, boom. And this is me just making a normal vanilla water source, so... Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Put that there. Put that there. And if I throw U plus U in there, we effectively double our Certus quartz, right? So now we gotta basically redo that to 1 and recharge 1, right? Actually, wait, is this doubling it, though? I think we're sitting back at 3 then, right? Because that just does this. Oh, sorry, we do that. Just do that, plus that. Guys, this is 2 more, and we're sitting back at 2. That's not the duplication method. Okay. Well, then how do we get more Certus quartz crystal? Because it doesn't spawn in the world. Because it's 2, but we need Certus quartz dust. Where else does Certus quartz dust be found from? From buds. Is that what it is? Inscriber. No, there has to be... There's a duplication method. I know there is. I just don't know what it is at the top of my head. Because they changed the mod. It can't be these clusters. Because that would be the only way to get a quartz in. And that would be ridiculous. Is there no, AE2 guide? I need to figure this out. I'll be right back. It has come to my attention that they have changed AE greatly since I've last played it. Don't know if I like it. Turns out, though, we do know where another meteor is where we can get more quartz temporarily. If we go all the way down here to our swamp biome, there's a meteor underwater here. So we can actually do Actually, I don't have to go all the way down there. We can just teleport down there with the weights down. Right? So we can go down there with our weights down. And we can actually want to turn on... So we're going to go to the... We want to go to the swamp. Right? I want to get something to get rid of this rain, too. We're going to want to go down this way. And we're going to be doing a mining expedition down there today to get some Certus quartz. There is technically a way to farm this, but right now we don't have the ability to do the farming part. So let's just not worry about farming it right now. Let's just worry about getting more Certus quartz right now, and we can in the future we can farm the Certus. Ay caramba. Yeah, these water slicks or whatever they are, you get stuck on them like cobwebs, but on water. Okay, cool. Let's head on up here into this Coconino Meadow. That's not the meteor. Trying to find the meteor. Where is it? There it is. There's the crater. Okay, cool. So what we want to do is we want to just go to the meteor. Mind you, because why not? Okay, so what we want to do is we probably want to go Jay. We're going to want to mine up just until we see the Certus. Because we're going to be careful in the next layer. Okay, so what are you? You're a mysterious cube. I guess... Yeah. Actually, what we can do is actually be careful about this. We can actually set these right to, set this to Silk Touch enabled instead of... I don't think we went freezing on right now. We could do something like that. Right? And that'll get us these guys. And we also want to do this to these guys. Now, if there's anything in here that's flawless, like the flawless ones, we aren't going to be able to recover completely. But basically, when we do this, we get back... Did we get any dust from that? Okay, so nothing was actually too damaged then, which is good. Very good. These guys are going to probably break into whatever. So we want... It's basically... Oh, there's just Certus quartz blocks in there, so they're good for us right now. There's chipped, damaged... There's different tiers. So there's the flawless, which we can't ever really go back to. The flawless ones can only be inside the meteor. It's also we might move them with pistons and stuff. There's flawed, which I guess is the next tier. There's chipped, and then there's damaged. These will grow on them like amethyst, right? So now it's time to head back home. We can set these up to a certain degree. We're going to have to deal with the flawed ones at home. There's no real way to get the non-flawed ones back unless we use some fancy magic or something like that. So we don't have access to fancy magic. So what we want to do is we just want to head back. We can automate this with like annihilation planes and formation planes and stuff. So it's cool, but we're just not quite there yet. So we can farm these just later. And boom, we're back at our waystone. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's do this the hard way, then I'll walk around. I was going to use the vines and be all cool, but let's go back to the last Shire. Let's head on in here. So, essentially, what we want to do is we can actually heal these guys, too, to a degree. So, how many of these do we have? We have 10. So, I can bring you up to... Bring you guys. So, you're going to need just 4 to upgrade, and then you're going to need 2. So, what I want to do is I want to get 6 more of the damaged, or I guess it's a crushed Certus, right? What I can also do is I think I can take accelerate these guys to make them go just a little bit faster. I can't tell. Are you going faster? I think you are. Just fine. That's good, actually, they are. But basically, the faster these guys, or the better these guys are, the faster these guys will grow on them. Which means we get the more quartz out of them, right? These, actually, I'm not sure what the size of the buds are. Looks like we want, okay, yeah, we want the biggest buds possible. Or the clusters, not the buds. I guess, so. Cool. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to take one of you, right, and throw it in the water with this dude, right? So we're going to do boom, boom. And that should turn that into... Is that how you do that? I thought there was a way to heal these guys up. Sorry, is it charged? Oh, it's charged, not Oh well, okay, what we can do then is we can do, alright, we'll have to do it this way then. Oh my god, they have born a baby. Let's just do it like this, because we can actually get our stuff back like this. It seems like when we're running certain machines, everything goes offline. Doing okay? There we go. So what we want to do is we want to do something like this. And then, oh wait, sorry, we have to throw this back in the water because I made a mistake in what I was trying to do. So, boom. Almost everything was that. Okay, cool. So now we have these back. We're gonna need one there, two there, and then four there. Right? So oopsie, I put them in the wrong thing. So do this. Charged. Charged. Come on. The problem is we're running into is that we have basically we can only support 8 things on this line at once. And we have more than 8 things running, I think, when this charges. So that's an issue because we only have we don't have a controller. We only have the other things. We wanted one more of these. Sorry, oopsies. So that's why we're seeing this go offline whenever we do this because again we have that running for that 1 second. I think. So we have 5 upstairs. We have this, just always using 1. Now it's just always using 1, so that's 7. So it uses that over that, so that's 8. Yeah, we have 9 things on there. So what we want to do is we want to take U plus U, and that'll equal a that tier. We want to throw all 5 of those in there with all 5 of those, all 5 of these, and then we'll get what's essentially the best tier, which is flawed, which we can't get flawless. We can't upgrade to flawless, right? I wish I could, right? But as you can see, we can get flawed by throwing it in water, but we can't get flawless by throwing it in water. So, what we can do, though, is we can kind of choose where we want these guys to be. Now, we don't have a big enough basement is the issue for all this. I didn't realize that we're going to have this much stuff that's going to have to go down here. So, we can use area up here. We can. We just have to be careful about it. So, again, actually, this wouldn't be necessarily terrible because we can hide the A cables pretty good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do 5 here. We could definitely do 5 here. Okay, let's do this. For now, we'll do J, boom, 1, 2, 5. Okay, we'll do the area in front of the windows here, right? We'll put down our Certus, right? And we'll put down these, and then we'll the medium one, and we'll do the small clusters right there. In fact, we could do that whole wall if we actually were to do this. We can do this, right? So we can do that and that. We'll have to be very careful about other things in the future, and we'll leave that like that for now. So now these guys are going to start slowly growing. So yeah, you grew into a cluster, which is good. So I actually want to mine you with Fortune on. I can turn freezing on too if I want to now. But that gave us extra. So again, when these guys grow, in fact, I think I can tick accelerate you if I want. I don't think it wants to let me because they're not full blocks. Oh, that sucks. But, oh, well, that's technically what we're trying to get rid of, so. Cool. So, can we actually, now we have some stuff, right? Can we, perhaps make it 4K? Just to alleviate the load here. There we go. Give me this. Boom. Okay, there we go. I don't know why all of a sudden that lets me do that, because I don't think I had anything that prevented me from beforehand. So what does the mysterious cube do? Is it just... Okay. I guess it doesn't really have a purpose yet. Oh. Oh, when you break it, you get... Oh, okay. I guess I just didn't realize that it dropped the, whatevers. Okay, we can throw you back in there. And, we break this well. Because we're just gonna be putting stuff back into the system now. Or as much as we can, we're gonna be packing stuff into the system. Right, so yeah. We're gonna run out of types again, I can tell, because this is gonna have a bunch of different types. So, yeah. Unless it just determines that, like, you know, all these swords are one type, or all the leggings are one type. They don't stack, but they're one type. I don't quite know what it does for some of this, but I feel like we're gonna end up filling up again because we have a whole entire chest full. Well, that's a lot of acorns. But the flowers and stuff are gonna cause us to go over again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because this is gonna give us, where are we gonna sit here now? 60, yeah, 63 types. We're gonna need to make another one of these, which is gonna require quartz glass, which is gonna require Certus quartz dust. Certus quartz right now is gotten from, well, we have a little bit of quartz dust, so we can do this just temporarily. Let me do this. Hopefully, again, they've grown upstairs already. I do plan to have to farm that in the future. I don't want to farm that because I don't want to have to send whatever for it, but I know we're going to have to. So we'll do it. So we're going to need channels and stuff, and we're not quite at the point of channels yet. Channels are a difficult subject to master sometimes, yeah. You need to grow up there, bud. Literally. Get the joke. I think it was a pretty good joke. So I make that. We're going to make ourselves another... Oh, I need one of these, I guess. Means we're going to need actually some of these, so... We're going to run out of Certus quartz, aren't we? Because that's our last Certus, I think. Yeah. Okay, we could do this. And throw this in the charger. Turns out, right, this guy. To get a... meteorite compass, right? And this will tell us where the nearest meteors are once it finds one. Actually, that means we're in the same chunk as... Oh, you know what it's searching for? It's searching for... Oh, no, it's not. It just found a meteor. There's a meteor out that way. The closest meteor. Probably searching for that one. Is this a... I'm not sure if we have a wasteland for that village. We do have a wasteland for that village. We could check if we go over there if that's where it's pointing to. That's Wolf Falls. I don't know what the name of the other village is, but... Right, so it's saying... Actually, no, it's saying that way. Which, is that way north? Oh wait, no, that's not Wolf Falls. Wolf Falls is there. Actually, was that where I went on my way up? All the way up here? Or is that a different village? I don't quite know. Oh, it's also a meteor there. You just run across meteors on the way up here. That's what, Since that village had a wasteland that I stole. Well, I see there's that one there. And I imagine it's pointing to that, so I have to go check if that's what it's pointing to, because I think that's the one I have, but... Stop it. I don't like that noise. I'll have to go check, but hopefully we can get more... Why does it keep doing that? Is it trying to correct for... I'm not saying there's one that way. Right? It's closer. No. So what it's trying to do is, I think, if it sees the things in my house that Certus quartz crystals, and that's what it thinks they are. Okay, this is annoying. I want to put them down if I would have realized it was going to cause issues. I actually looked to make sure, and this is what it's pointing to. So this is the meteor it found. Yes, in the same chunk now. Okay, cool. So yeah, we were here already. So yeah, this is the meteor it decided I wanted to point to for some reason. After I started heading out. This way. Okay, I'm here. This meteor all the way up here, because this is one I just know where it is. Boom. Actually, might want to turn off the freezing thing. I want to turn on the size thing. Just, I don't really care if we get quartz off those blocks. We need quartz right now, so... Give me quartz, please. Probably a really bad methodology to have, but also, how are we going to be able to, like, farm all those things at once? So, yeah, let's just go for the quartz. It's the smart thing to go for right now. We're not going to be able to, like, farm all those, because they take up channels and stuff, so... Cool, so we're going to need... So that costs 9 Certus quartz blocks. Right, which got us 36 quartz quartz. Okay, cool. For now, I'm happy with that. We are back. We can do this. 1, 2, trace. Right, and that'll allow us to get another 4K. Which allows us to get another one of those if we get 3 more iron back in our system. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but we do that. Boom. Allows us to put you in there. The children noises are starting to get to me, not gonna lie. They're starting to, like, be like, I'm like, please. Please. You're not that... My gosh. Stay away from my child. Don't worry, child. I protected you. By child, I mean boy too. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be you guys next. It's getting you guys all ready to go up into there. So I'm gonna just shove all this in there. And we're gonna see what we have the most of items-wise after this. It's gonna be pretty neat too. I don't know what it's gonna be. Won't know until it's everything's in there. Although we might be good now for types and stuff, so we'll see. What are we looking like on this? 30 or 63. Okay, we're probably gonna get close to full on types because this is each line of this is a different type. Then we also have that chest, which isn't too many different types. And there's also the miscellaneous chest, which is a bunch of different types too. So we're either gonna get full or over on the amount of types. What do you got now? So I got 58. Yeah, we're gonna need more. So we're gonna need to get service quartz out. We're gonna need to get. I think it's really just that we're missing the stuff for the quartz glass. So cool, but we'll be good on service quartz for a while. Especially if I can get that thing up there to work better. We'll have to work more on that next time, but for now, we have a system that kind of works. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to be good enough. I might want to just dedicate a whole entire ME system to that, not going to lie. It just might be easier to do in the end. You might be like, what do you mean that might be easier to do in the end? No, there's a reason why for that. So, boom. We'll do quartz glass. Oh, I had some quartz glass sitting in there. Why did I do that then? 1, 2, 3. A crunch. And we do that with 3 more iron. 1, 2, 3. And we can do that. Boom. Shove ya in there, not that thing. That thing would ruin it, and we'd be like crying because all our work would be done, be lost. Not necessarily, but just for the comedy, it would ruin it. Let's do this. All this goes in here. Oh, we're saying at 19 to 63 types. Come on there, bud. Let's push through here. Let's have just enough to finish this out with at least. I mean, we're gonna need more of these later, but we gotta hope. We gotta hope. 47, 63 types. Ooh, we have like 16 more types in there, and not too much left to do, but we also have lasers and stuff, so okay, we're not quite there yet. Okay, cool. So we got that. We got our spruce. Okay, so we're sitting at looks like 53 on that last one, but we'll have all that copper and stuff still, but let's see what we can do to kind of like prevent disaster. So you're gonna come with me. I guess I can leave you there. Oh, you're gonna get broken by axe. Do we have an axe? No. Let's just make ourselves an axe quick. Sorry, we don't have sticks in there. We don't have like cobble or iron in there, so yeah. Let's make ourselves an axe because I can't break those without with my mining gadget because of the fact that they're technically tiles, so yeah. Need an axe for that. Okay, cool, which means we can break you, 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 you. Okay, cool. Means we can actually put down these right here. And that gets rid of one laser network in our world. What we can do is we can also get rid of that because we don't need this anymore. So now what we need to do is we basically need to get... Well, we gotta go through all our cards. I believe if we just do... Is that what we... How do we clear the cards? Hold shift to show settings. Yeah, there's a way to like clear them. Might just be best to be like, okay, cool, you're good. Okay, cool, I need to set you to insert that. Right? No, not that. Oh. Insert. Boom. Are you good? Okay, you're good. You're good. Why don't I get my card holder out? Right, I know you two are good. But you're stacking differently, which is confusing to me. Because you're 0, Sorry, can we do that now? Or are they not? Do they still have different values of some kind? Okay, because you, well, 630 you and you in there. I know you guys are good. Take you out of there. And then tag filter I can clear. I know that much. Okay. So this is just weird. It's very weird. You used to be able to like just clear the cards, but I guess you can't anymore. So basic filter. I guess I could throw you in there, right? I could throw that in there. But they stack. This is very strange. Cool, we can do that. For you in there, you stack. So which one of you has... Okay, you're the funky one. So then again, you... Sorry. Open you up like that. Do that. Throw you in there. Okay. Take that out of there. Throw you in there. Take that out of there. Throw you in there. Take that out of there. Throw you in there. Take this out of ya. Throw you into ya. And take this out of ya. Oh. Set your priority back up to 1. And throw you in there. Okay, cool. Now all I gotta do is I just gotta do basically turning the tag filters back into what they're supposed to be. Just which is the basic ones, and then boom. And I can throw you in there. And I can throw all this back up in here. And we're sitting at barely not going into another drive. This is good. I like what we've done here. We've simplified our storage down to one machine. This is good. Of course, I would like to have this wired up a different way going forward in the future, but that's one thing at a time there, guys. You know, like I want to get these hooked up to that too. That's one thing at a time. I'm almost thinking we need another basement, just for the fact of this basement's too small. I don't want to build another house. I think another basement would be the easiest solution. Now I know we have the water underneath us, which there's a solution for that all the way up here. And that's the ocean temple. We could just do the ocean temple, get the sponges, and go. It's not an ideal solution. And that's if we hit water. We'll figure that out some other time, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.